Last bank to be rescued. 11 big banks create $30 billion rescue package for the First Republic. Hello, welcome to our Scoop Breaking News channel. In today's video, you'll stay on top of the biggest bank crash in 2023. Don't leave, enjoy, and leave that like. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share, this is very important for our channel. Let's get to what matters. Let's go to the news. A plan controlled by Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and the chief executive of JPMorgan Chase led to a $30 billion injection by 11 of the largest U.S. banks. In an effort to avoid financial contagion and ensure the stability of the U.S. financial system, 11 of the largest U.S. banks injected $30 billion into First Republic Bank, a smaller bank that was on the verge of collapse following the implosion of Banco do Vale do Silicon last week. The plan was hatched during a call between Janet Yellen and Jamie Dimon, chief executive of JPMorgan Chase, and called for each bank to deposit at least $1 billion in First Republic. This gesture demonstrates support for the bank in question and reassures the market that the problems of the First Republic do not reflect deeper problems in the banking sector. The Treasury Secretary believed that private sector action would underscore confidence in the health of banks, and Jamie Dimon, whose bank bailed out several rivals during the 2008 financial crisis, was on board. In just 48 hours, the deal was closed. The deal was unprecedented in decades and reflects just how dire the situation in the banking sector had become in 1 week. With echoes of the 2008 financial crisis, the collapses of Silicon Valley Bank on Friday and the Signature Bank on Sunday sparked a panic that appears to have eased immediately. The four banks that effortlessly invested the most money, JPMorgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo and Citigroup, said in a joint statement that the move demonstrates their overall commitment to helping banks serve their customers and communities. Each of the four banks will deposit $5 billion. Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley are investing $2.5 billion each. PNC Financial, Trust, BNY Mellon, State Street and U.S. Bank are depositing $1 billion. Credit Suisse is also reigning in the banking sector, fighting for its survival before Switzerland's central bank stepped in to provide support on Thursday. Prior to Thursday's announcement, First Republic had hired consultants to explore options for saving the bank, including a potential sale to a larger rival or a bailout that could include a quick cash infusion to ensure it had enough to pay its debts. Withdrawals from customers. The lender also tried to shore up its finances late last week with $70 billion even in emergency loans from the Federal Reserve and JPMorgan. On Monday, James H. Herbert II, president of the First Republic, told some media outlets that the bank was not serving an unusual number of fleeing depositors. On Thursday, however, the bank explained in a press release that it had been experiencing deposit outflows. He did not specify a number or time period and said the pace was slowing down considerably. Herbert and Chief Executive Mike Roffler signed a statement rescuing the larger banks, a vote of confidence in the First Republic and the entire banking system of the United States. Founded in 1985, First Republic was briefly owned by Merrill Lynch in 2007, but was spun off after another company merged with Merrill during the 2008 financial crisis. The bank offers money management services to wealthy clients and is a big player in mortgages. Deposits from its customers totaled $176 billion in January, up from $90 billion just 3 years ago. The bank's troubles took about a week as Silicon Valley Bank wobbled. The First Republic attracted special attention from concerned investors because of its high number of wealthy clients, whose deposits were not insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation in the event of bank failure. The FDIC guarantees client deposits of up to $250,000. So what do you think of the latest news? If you really enjoyed staying on top of the main issues in Brazil and the world, it doesn't hurt to share it with your two best friends, don't you agree? I already want to thank you because I know I can count on you. A big hug and stay with God, take care.